Hi, I am Dr. Bhandari. Today I want to discuss something with you which is quite close to my heart. Nearly 1 in 7 Indians suffer from significant mental health problems. That's 20 crore Indians suffering from significant mental health issues. About 4.5 crore suffering from depression, another 4.5 crore suffering from significant anxiety issues. And there are thousands and thousands and lakhs perhaps suffering from autism, ADHD, dementia, schizophrenia, and many other mental health issues. Now compare this with, let's say, a physical health issue like diabetes. There are about 7 to 10 crore people in India with diabetes and about 13 to 15 crore people in India with significant heart issues. But chances are you might have heard of someone suffering from heart problem or diabetes, but may not have met someone or have heard of someone with mental health problems, even though these illnesses are more common. So why is that? On average, if you go down the road, the every seventh person you meet has significant mental health issues, but you haven't heard much about them. Or it's also possible that you may have heard about them, but you may have asked them to just grow up. Or for example, give them advice on the lines of they need to just contain their emotions. Tell me, when you last met someone with diabetes, did you mention to them, well, actually they must control their sugar and that's about it, and they'll be fine? Or did you advise them, listen, please curtail your sugar, but also see a specialist because your illness can be significant? Just like diabetes can kill, 13,000 students died from suicide in India about 2 years ago. The sad, stark number is that every year, on average, one student kills himself or herself every day, every hour. About 28 suicides every day in India. This is only the figure from students in India. Many more thousands, like farmers and many other people, kill themselves every year. About 2 years ago, 1.2 lakh people died from suicide in a single year. So mental illnesses are significant, I think. So why not discuss about them? Now, you might say, well, actually, these are new age illnesses. And you know what? All this technology and the new age world has brought about these illnesses. And hence, this is all to do with the very busy jobs or the fast pace of life. Now, this couldn't be far from truth. Yes, it's possible that the faster ways of living may have increased the prevalence of depression and anxiety. But we have records from, for example, Ayurvedic texts which mention Mansik Rog thousands of years ago. These illnesses are well identified illnesses with a clear treatment plan, even from texts mentioning these thousands of years ago. So why is that in today's world we dismiss these illnesses as nothing more than just a fad of the current culture we live in? I disagree. Someone who is hearing voices because they suffer from schizophrenia, or someone who can't get off their bed because they're depressed, they're not making it up. The other thing which often gets discussed is that these people are too sorry for their own self. They self-pity. I'm sorry, again, I disagree. No one chooses to become unwell. Then there's the concept of mixing or confusing madness with mental illness. If anyone were to wear 10 hats on their head or go up the roof and start shouting and screaming, that's silliness. That silliness is their choice, and the person may be called as mad. Now that's something, a choice the person made to do silly things. On the other hand, if I were to hear voices, or I can't leave my bed, or that I feel so frightful of my seniors in my job, I can't meet them eye to eye, or that I haven't got the intellectual level to apply for a job because of my autism, these illnesses are not caused by me making a choice. These are biological illnesses caused by various biological parameters in the brain. The other frustrating thing is that if these people are given treatment, many of them get better. So why should these people not be allowed to come out of their homes and discuss with their family and with their friends how they feel? But the taboo and the stigma is such that in India, that many patients with mental health issues prefer not to talk to anyone, and sadly many die from suicide. If we lend our listening ear to them and reassure them, just like we reassure anyone with any other illness, be it diabetes or heart problems, it's possible they might be able to verbalize, express themselves, how they're suffering, and your reassurance could really help save their lives, besides help them feel better. Let's not confuse and mix madness with mental illness. Madness is not mental illness. Let's give a chance to our friends, family, and loved ones by listening to them and allowing them to express themselves. Thank you.